this town like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up now. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up now.
Big fish, little fish, cardboard box, sad song of my people. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Irate Alex YouTube channel. It is it's Wednesday today, isn't it? Wednesday, the 4th of September. Where has the year gone? Where has the year gone? It only seems like yesterday I was celebrating the new year by giving Nikki a cheeky kissy and a big old hug. How are we, ladies and gentlemen? It is very good to see you all. I have opted to not start this stream by totally not ripping off Belinda's shtick by making it members only first, but rather having it subscriber only mode instead. How is everyone? How is everyone been? Should we have a look at the chat? Of course, we have Little Mel who says, okay here, Dove. Sad day here in America. Why is it a sad day in America? And of course, speaking of the devil, and she shall appear. There she is in the chat. Hello, Holofolla. I hope you're good. And J-Mag, Broccoli Monster. The paws appreciate you. Well, you know, sometimes I have to throw a bone, I guess. Irate Danny, good to see you too. I hope you're well. I hope you're good. Von Beardo, hello to you. Broken Possum, hello to you. Mr. Willie Fistergash. My God. You know, some of you have just wonderful names, and they just seem to get better and better and better. Hello, Lady Starfire. I hope you're well. Alex Buchanan. It's not a long time because we didn't get a summer again. Shock horror. Yeah, I know. Aria. Is that how it's pronounced properly? Saboy of Lard, doing all right, week halfway done, and an Irate stream is always a good time, indeed. Well, Hussy did make me promise to start streaming once a week, didn't he? I'm being bullied, I swear to God, by a man in a dress, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, TC. I hope you're well. Seashell Cindy, say that 6 times drunk. See-through Gypsy, if I say that out loud here in the United Kingdom, I could be arrested for that kind of thing. That's my hate speech right there. But I hope you're well. Trash Panda, hello. School shooting, for fuck's sake. In Georgia, it's a sad day here in America. We have a lot of sad days here. My thoughts are with the United States of America today. That's that is a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. Terrible thing. I despise hearing things like that. Despise hearing things like that. What do you even say? What do you even say? All right. Hello, Rio. I hope you're well. Matt C. Ooh, finally I get to hear your smooth, buttery voice. Well, here it is. Yes, that's how you say it. Fantastic. I didn't mispronounce it. I keep mispronouncing people's names as of late. So, Converse Cowgirl, hello to you. I hope you're well. They say they have the shooter in custody. Wow, they actually got it, the fucker in custody this time? Usually ends in their death, doesn't it? Or them usually blowing their own brains out afterwards, the selfish pieces of shit. Well, my thoughts and prayers are with the United States of America. That doesn't change anything, and that I don't know what that's worth to you, but I hope there is some comfort drawn from that. But it's still early, so facts may change. Of course. I'm sure, no doubt, things like this will make their way across my Twitter feed as time goes on. I despise hearing things like that. It is a somber note, isn't it? 30 injured so far, 4 lost. Fuck me. Really? Well, it's, I'm in no position to, I'm not going to criticize. Now is not the time for that kind of thing, and nor am I in a position to do so. You know damn well, here in the United Kingdom, as the last couple of months, we have had very, very, very fucking unpleasant things happen in our own country. Many, many stabbings of children. So, we stand with our American cousins. Hello to you, Frank. I hope you're well. I believe Frank was first in the chat to say hello, folks, as he normally does. He's a filthy furry, everyone. Everyone should be shaming Frank at all times, I think. He's been shitposting on my Discord Star Wars memes as of late, and he needs to, suffer for that, to be honest with you. And hello to you, Stephanie. World's getting more dangerous everywhere. It certainly feels that way sometimes. It really does. Hello, Broccoli Monster. I don't know if I said hello to you. Game Vibes as well. I hope you're well. And Dove, did I say hello to you? I don't know. I'm getting it. Hussy is rubbing off on me, Nikki. I know. Well, he'd probably love that, to be honest, the way he speaks to me at times. So, yes, in accordance with Hussy's bullying of me, I am here now, streaming once a week. I'm not saying every Wednesday, I'm just saying once a week, because at the end of the day, things can change at a moment's notice with me. Just Jessica, your levity is very much appreciated today, of course. Mess with me, I'll do furry. Frank, you do furry memes in my Discord, sir. Right? I won't kick you out. Right? I will specifically create a furry prison to put you in. Right? Where you are not able to infect others. You degenerate. Hello, Cudweiser. I hope you're well. I hope you are, sir. T-Girl, hello. I know from experience that Alex plays a super long intro. Yes. What is it Necro used to call me? King of the intros? Because all of my intros were at least 10 minutes long. It takes me a little while to warm up, guys, Hello to you, Zena. I hope you're well. Hello, Governor. How are ya? I swear to God, that's every time Necro tries to do a British accent. Terrible. So, what are we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? What are we talking about? Well, as you may have taken a look at the title, we're going to be speaking about Clarabelle, aka DC Media Girl, and I'm going to be asking a couple questions regarding that. And of course, we're going to go catch up with the Blob, who refuses to create Team Shanny and Team Rev merch, like I keep asking them both to do. I demand Team Shanny and Team Rev merch be produced. That or a Gavin plushie. I would accept either or. Alex, I live in Southwark. Is that how you pronounce it? In the Peckham. Oh, okay. Brixton Triangle. Yeah. You know what's funny is I've never been to Brixton, but I am fully aware because I'm from West London, as I have mentioned before, and I'm very familiar. Fluffy handcuffs. No comfort for Frank. Right? We should press S to spit on Frank in the chat, please. It also gives us time to grab a drink. Of course. That's why my intros are so long, because I do exactly the same thing. What do you mean, fuck yes? Spit on him. Disgusting creature. Hello to you, Shadowhair, and Dharmaru. Hello, Alex. Hope you haven't been JQing too. Do you remember the days when I would bounce from reaction channel to reaction channel, trying to get them to talk about the JQ? It's not really trolling. It's just a little bit of fun, specifically for me. Most people didn't understand what I was talking about, but it's quite fun. LRPD, Leah. Hello to you. Piss-scented fur-covered chains for Frank. Get it done. I want to see it. So, get Frank a poo bucket. Yeah. I heard Frank's into his lumpy sports, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, so let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's talk about what I wanted to talk about today. We'll start with Clara Bell, of course. Now, for those who don't know, DC has returned to YouTube, along with her Rev clone, Ronald McNegsy-Poo. They're both back on YouTube, and it seems to me that there are some people who seem to have forgotten who she is and what she's about. So Nikki, in her wisdom, decided to go along to her stream to say hello, and wanted to find out whether DC had possibly changed in any way, shape, or form. Now, I will talk about that momentarily, but I wanted to ask you in the chat here, do you believe that DC has changed? Is she now a better person? And feel free to give your opinion here. I will not ban you. I will not block you. That is not how I get down. You are free to share your opinions, even if they are against me. That is perfectly fine. And Stan Design says no. Aria says no. Nikki's like me when it comes to this sort of thing. We tend to be very polite, even to people that we don't like. That cute stoner boy is looking thick in the middle. Yeah, he is. Maybe I should shout Mazel Tov at him, Congratulations on the baby boy that's coming on the way. I don't know. Extra doubt. DC is very old. No, absolutely not. She hasn't. No. Maybe a little change, but not for the better. I would personally argue that she has not changed at all. And don't get me wrong, she has gone on her own little apology tour, but much like when Negs went on his, I'm of the mind that it has been exceedingly shallow. And here's why. Nikki went along to her stream and asked her, well, Nikki, what was it you exactly asked DC?
If she still stood by what she said about you?
If she still stood by what she said about me.
Not your MS.
Not the MS? The whole shtick, the whole body is your punishment thing.
Yeah, not that part, the whole DM part.
Oh, the DM part? Okay.
The first question was specifically about the DMs.
Okay. Now, of course, because DC's going on her apology tour, Nikki wanted to know where DC stood, whether she was going to make an apology. Not that I want one, of course. I don't care. It's as simple as that. The thing that I'm interested in is DC trying to present herself as something that she's not, just like it was the case the other night with G-Man, whereas I saw people being taken in by G-Man's quote-unquote professionalism. The moment I turned up to the stream, the man had a meltdown and showed his true colors immediately. I will not have the same opportunity with Clara Bell, so I have to do this instead. Now, obviously, I'm not after an apology. I don't care at all. I don't want her to go back on her word at all. But I was very interested to see where she would go with that. And, well, I was not shocked where she kind of went with it. What I am shocked by, and what I was very surprised by, was Negs, of all people. Negsy-Poo. Cute stoner boy, who is older than me by quite a significant margin, called me a Nazi. And what the fuck was that based on? What was that based on? Do you remember?
It kind of came out of nowhere.
It kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it? It just appeared that he called. Bear in mind, I wasn't in the chat. Only Nikki was. And Nikki decided to go along of her own volition. I didn't tell her to do this. Nikki is her own person at the end of the day. But he called me a fucking Nazi. What? 9? I was taken aback by this. What was the second thing he called me?
Stormfront.
He called me Stormfront, and that must have been a reference to my little back and forth with Clara regarding the whole Stormfront thing. Many eons ago. God, it's been that long. It's all that JQing. It just happens. It just happens. Not that, of course, Negs would understand what the JQ actually is. To him, it probably sounds like, I don't know, like a big juice drink or something that you would only get, like, from a ghetto white trash type of store. I don't know. Mine bear! Mine 99! But yeah, so Alex is a Nazi, according to Negs, which I find amusing coming from him. That dude leans further to the right than I do, and he's calling me a Nazi? I find that very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Seeing, I know that he's not a libertarian. I tend to lean quite deep into the whole libertarian thing, you know, not too much. I don't believe we should all be able to have our own nukes, but I'm a person who believes in freedoms, personal freedoms for people, that people should have choice in life, that the government shouldn't lean too heavily into their positions and interfere in people's lives too much. But at the same time, I also believe in a welfare state at the same time. So, I don't think I'm a Nazi. Also, Nazis haven't existed since 1945, so that's kind of a silly thing to say. To me, I don't know. Well, I mean, I like the idea of guns, but I know that you couldn't have guns here in the United Kingdom. At the end of the day, it's a type of culture that we just don't have, you know what I mean? Our own nukes? Well, yeah, some extreme libertarians, you know what I mean? They're of the mind that they should be allowed their own nukes and things. And yeah, age of consent, that depends on the libertarian you're talking to, you know. I'm sure if you were to have like a conversation with someone like Count Dankula, I'm sure that he wouldn't agree. I would fucking hope that he wouldn't agree anyway, especially as a newly made father himself. I'm of the mind that the age of consent should be 18, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Now, I wouldn't say it was a large portion. We respectfully disagree. The libertarians that I have seen anyway. Who was the last person to make an age of consent argument that I addressed? Was it Lucas fucking Werner? It was Lucas. That man is not a libertarian. That man is whatever political persuasion he feels suits him at the time. I don't know. Oh yeah, I did hear about the whole Jan's Views things earlier. Jan's Views. What was it exactly that Jan's Views did?
I've seen something about her basically blaming Chantel when she was 16.
Blaming Chantel
for getting with a drunk 40-year-old man.
For having relations with a 40-year-old man.
That's the gist of what I got.
And she, was shaming Chantel?
I don't know. My reply you seen on Twitter is as much as I know.
Oh, I don't know. Of course, Damaru, of course. And anyway, we can respectfully disagree. I have no doubts, because I have seen some libertarians argue that is a very bloody thing. But the whole age of consent thing, you know, you guys know where I stand. 18 years is what I believe that it should be, but, you know, and even then, I'm not even sure if that is 100% correct. Maybe it should be older. I don't know. You know, I'm not qualified to really talk about that kind of thing. I've not done the research. I'll tell you what, the research I have done into, you guys remember when I took on Amos Yee? Yeah, and I had to do the research into the whole fucking map bullshit, and I actually had to get studies for that kind of thing, if you remember, and I had to completely destroy fucking Amos Yee's entire argument, using his own sources and some of my own. So, you know, God, I could never have done what Dank did and debated that man. I just would have lost it with him. I mean, Dank just sat there laughing at him most of the time, but me, I'd have bellowed at him. He would not have been able to hear by the time I was done. It's a smart answer unless you want to look like a creep or can help but debate autistically. Oh, no. Anyway, so, yeah, negs of all people calling me a Nazi, which I find very amusing. Very amusing indeed. Anyway, off of that little bitch. Yeah, Amoshi, good grief, what a creature that guy was, honestly. So, Nikki was interacting with DC, and then she denied the things that I said. That's correct, Nikki? So we're going to watch a little bit of a video. A little bit of a video. Hello, funny gun. We're going to watch a little bit of a video, and we're going to see what it is that she said exactly, and then I'm going to remind everyone what she said about me in particular. Now, here's the thing. Again, I don't want an apology. I do not care. I do not care. But what I do care about is people being taken in by lying shit. And I will not stand for it. So please bear with me a moment whilst I pop the chat out and the window capture. There. Behold. The biggest glasses on the internet, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know.
You can see what I asked. Like,
Well, yeah, you can see the chat and everything, which I'll probably have to extend this window. But Jan's Views blames 16-year-old Chantal for being a certain kind of girl who took advantage of a 40-year-old man who... Well, no, that's not how that works, Jan. Is Jan alright?
no.
Is she okay?
No. She's old.
Is this what happens? Like, when old people get on YouTube, they just...
Shouldn't be on here.
Not that I'm age-shaming, of course. But what the fuck? I've seen her thumbnails, right? And, you know, obviously my thumbnails, they're not exactly wonderful, but hers, I can't even tell what her videos are even about. There's just so much going on. So she shamed 16-year-old Chantal.
Ooh.
What?
I was just reading the chat. What she called your mama.
Jan called your mama a chimp?
That's racist, isn't it?
What? Isn't Jan black?
Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't get involved in that.
Not that you can't be racist and also black. Not that you can't have internalized bigotry as well. But, what? Okay. All right. Yeah, take away YouTube and the driving licenses of the elderly. They are a dangerous sort. Holy fuck. She said that not all 16-year-olds are innocent, but a 16-year-old is a minor, though. We, as a society, have come together and we've agreed that an 18-year-old is when you're an adult, even though, I mean, technically speaking, that's not kind of true either. I mean, what, a man's brain is not fully developed until he's 21, and a woman's, or it might be, I don't know. You have to correct me on that one, chap. Hello, RBF. So, fucking, you guys have knocked me off kilter here because I'm a little bit upset by that. Why is she... But a 16-year-old is a minor. And is a 40-year-old fucking man. A man. What?
But the man was drunk, I seen, was part of the comment.
I'm sorry, did Chantal have a trident?
I'm saying what she wants.
Did she pitchfork him? Fuck, what? 25 was the age that was bouncing around in my head, but I wasn't 100% sure. She shamed him, attacked his parenting, kept bringing his daughters into it, just trash behavior. You know, it's funny, I've been along to Yo Mama streams, and I've spoken in them, right? But he and I have never actually directly interacted with each other. I mean, I'm sure he just probably doesn't like me, and that's fine, right? I'm not everyone's cup of tea. He's not my personal cup of tea, but to call him a chimp, is he wrong? That's the thing, you know, broken clocks, you know. Little Mel, thank you very much. I'm 42, anyone under 30 looks like a baby gross. And that's fair, and that's fair to you. There used to be an equation for this kind of thing, and I heard MatPat from the Game Theorists use it once upon a time. Like, you had to add a certain amount of years to your own, and then minus a certain amount of years to your own, and then that was the acceptable range. You know what I mean? I don't know, but 16 is a minor, though, so how can you... Fuck off, Jan. Jan, just fuck off. Just fuck off.
You sound like DC.
Well, I realised that's what Jan was like. Fuck off, Jan. That's what DC said. One of the very few times DC was right about something. Fuck off, Jan. She's mental. Mental. What, a half age plus 7? Is that correct, Bryce? Is that what MatPat said? Yeah, half age plus 7, little Mal. I don't know. No, hello to you, Anders. I hope you're well. Right. Okay, so at this point of the stream, this is from yesterday.
Yes.
And Nikki's in the chat saying, speaking of jobs, I've been told you've been apologizing recently. Can I ask, do you stand by what you said about Alex? Is this something you'd be willing to apologize for? So we're going to watch from here. Now, before we do, my pause face game, you know. So I'm going to play it. There it is. It's that one.
He did it, because he didn't believe that I had a security clearance. And then he said that he felt that it was his...
I need to go back just a tiny bit, apparently. Maybe a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Maybe around there. Okay. Thank you, Naysayer.
Because we like talking about Nick Rekieta. It's an amazing story. A story of a man...
I have a question. Slightly off topic. Americans. The letter T. What does it elude you? Yeah, I've noticed with... I mean, you know, you can make fun of us Brits. You know, bottle water, yeah? We tend to replace the letter T with, you know, W or U, right? Americans replace it with the letter D. So it's Nick Rekieta rather than Nick Rekieta. And bottle. Yeah, but can I have a bottle? What is that? What is that?
Who had an incredibly...
Yeah, okay.
Irate Princess, your baby daddy...
Your baby daddy's an asshole.
I will say this very bluntly. Your baby
Yeah, that's
daddy,
right, Cudweiser. The Americans, they throw the tea in the harbour, which, again, a very anti-capitalistic thing to do, is it not?
took DMs that I sent him in confidence, and he betrayed a confidence of mine.
Hey. I didn't add the U, okay? I didn't do it. You can blame old Brit Bongs for that, all right?
It was a secret that had no business getting out. He then said he did it, because he didn't believe that I had a security clearance. And then he said that he felt that it was his duty to let the entire internet know that I had a security clearance.
That is not why I released those DMs. And here we are again, guys, you know, repeating history. Why did I release those DMs? Why did I do that, Clara? Why are you being dishonest about it? See, she's already fucking lying. That is not specifically why I did that, right? That is not why I did that, is it? Why did I do it? Because you were trying to bring your slandering little shit of a failed father, who you yourself called a failure about many different things. You know, human failure, man failure. You remember that? You were trying to bring that piece of shit among the rest of us, and I was not going to have that at all, because the man is a shit. The man is a fucking scumbag. And I don't even need to explain why. We all know Negs is a piece of shit.
Your baby daddy...
Your baby daddy...
harmed me in real life. I know that he likes to...
No, I didn't. Didn't do fuck all. Didn't do fuck all. You harmed yourself in real life, mongoloid.
Pretend he didn't, but he was not involved in the meetings that I was involved in at my workplace. He was somebody who went IRL on me.
No.
He was somebody who tried to harm me.
No.
And...
I gave DC possibly, what, up to 3 warnings about this?
There's a few.
Yeah, I warned her multiple times. I don't warn people in general, right? And I did that. I flew to America and I drop-kicked an elderly lady, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, dear. And, yeah, no, there was no agreement of confidentiality. Now, here's the thing. I am one of those people, I don't share DMs. It's not something that I do. When it came to DC doing what she was doing, I felt that presented direct harm to other people, right? That I couldn't stand by as she just did that bullshit. I couldn't stand by while she lied and covered for that scumbag. Wasn't going to let it happen. And I gave her ample warning about it multiple times. If she carried on doing it, then I would take action. And what I did not harm her. No, it did not. No, it did not. She used to get, 700, 800 concurrent views per stream, right? She's the one who destroyed that. She's the one. Now remember, she sat there. She's accusing me of all these things. I destroyed her life. Do you remember at the time, it wasn't just me that destroyed her life. It was Kiwi Farms that destroyed her life. It was even Negs at one point. you know, because he photoshopped her onto a Nazi, funnily enough, which is even worse when you call a Jewish person a Nazi, especially one that was definitely old enough to have been around at the time. She accused Tragic of destroying her life. And many other people. And then, of course, now she's stuck to this again.
So, if anybody should be apologizing to anyone, it should be him
DC, I'm sorry that you're such a cunt. There you go.
apologizing to me for doing something so underhanded and so cruel and so petty.
It was not cruel, and it was not petty.
So, no, I won't.
You know what? And you know what, Clara? Fine. Like I said, I do not want an apology from you. I'd be happy to never see your... I don't even know how to describe that fucking face and hair anymore. You look like a off-brand, out-of-date mannequin. You know what I mean? Like, someone tried to create, like, a realistic mannequin, and they fucked up. You know? Badly. And now you have to put these giant glasses on it just to hide the cartoonish eyebrows. I don't know. Hello, Gentamaxi. If Irate Alex visited the US, of which I already have, and didn't visit Bloodwing in the attempt, we would all hear about it. Yes, I would be shot dead. Yeah, she looks like a Thunderbirds puppet. Yeah. Thunderbirds are go. Also, exposing someone's own words doesn't personally cause harm unless those words show who the person is behind the mask. And I did. There was no personal information that I shared. That I did not dox her. And did I swat her? No. I'm not really in a position to be able to do that anyway. What I did not harm her. It made her look like a prick because she's a prick, right? But that's about it.
He has been saying, and what he has been saying about what I've said about him is not fucking true.
Oh, I'm lying? Is that what we're saying? That I'm the liar? I'm a lying Nazi.
You see, that's when I asked about the MS. That's what she's responding to. That's what she's denying.
Oh, okay, so you said... And the things you said about his MS, no apologies for that either? Okay. Catch you in a bit, Alex.
So...
also, long time no see, Jen. I hope you're well. Does England need to be annexed? Yeah, this needs to be nuked, I think. Just, drop a Moab on us, please.
Thanks for changing the subject.
Oh, wait a minute. Jen, you're Canadian. You don't have access to anything like that.
Oh, well, what about what you said? No. What did he do to me? What did he do to me? He caused significant damage to me in my...
Proof. I asked for this back then. Where's the proof? Where's the proof that I, Lord Bear, right? Oh, sorry, Mind Bear. Sieg Heil! What damage did I do? Prove it. Put your money where your fucking mouth is and prove it.
Real life. And by the way, wasn't it your baby daddy who was all over Twitter the other day scolding people for interacting with...
What, one tweet? I was all over Twitter with one tweet, was I?
With me? Does he know you're here for the second time? I'm sorry, but you are... okay, play them then. I don't care.
Oh, so she sits there. Nikki's telling her, people have the clips of what you said, and then she's saying, play them. From the chat, I guess. And that she doesn't care. Shock horror! Shock horror, guys. You mean Clara not caring that she's a hypocritical, lying cunt? Not shocked. She's not changed at all, has she? Every single apology that you've been making is forfeit and didn't mean fuck all because you're the same cunt that you were 2 years ago, DC. Pathetic. Utterly fucking pathetic. Yeah, exactly. The reason why her channel was lost, the reason why she lost all those concurrent viewers, right? The reason why she lost all the money that she did was because of her. She made those choices. I did not force her hand, right? Because getting with fucking that guy, right? The guy that called me a Nazi was more important. When he has... What has Neg said about DC that's made its way out into the public? They're like,
pretty much that she wished she never met him.
The voicemail where he's like, I wish I'd never met her.
He called her the woman that he lives with.
The woman that he... Not his girlfriend. The woman that he lives with. So, isn't that very interesting? that Dutch, he goes by Dutch Dublin now. He's there and he's saying Alex the Nazi in the chat there. Interesting.
I don't care. What your baby daddy did to me was beyond the fucking pale.
Wow, she's dramatic. She is fucking dramatic, isn't she? Holy shit.
Was beyond the pale. He did something to me that was completely underhanded and cruel.
I mean, I warned you, right? So it's not really underhanded if I'm warning you. Like, I threw the whole rules of engagement thing out the window, right? And I gave you plenty of warning. But you wouldn't listen.
And he did it because he was trying to protect someone else, I guess.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I couldn't allow negs into the sphere in which I and many people that I'm friendly with inhabit. It's as simple as that. The man is a piece of shit, and he has proven me correct over and over and over again. He's a nasty little shit. Look at the things he alone has done to fucking Gigi and Belinda. Doxing and just fucking constant fucking phone calls and shit like that. The man is a scumbag. The man's a lying shit.
No, you're not talking civilly, Irate Princess. You're not.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is you are completely setting aside what your man did to me. Your man revealed something about me that was none of anybody else's business, which is why I didn't announce it myself. Right?
Also, she's still lying about the fucking security clearance, really. As if you'd ever get fucking security clearance. What a joke. And yes, Nikki is being very, very civil. And of course along comes, next to defend White Knight, the woman he doesn't actually want to be with. She answered it.
Oh. Tough. Your man was involved in blood sports, or he was in blood sports adjacent communities, and he liked to sling insults and shit. I sling something at him, and all of a sudden I'm, like persona non grata. No. You tell him to grow the fuck up, all right? He has been dishing out insults and cruelty for years on the internet.
I only give out what you give in return. I don't attack someone without provocation first. It's as simple as that. I don't act nasty unless you act nasty first. I have my own rules of engagement, right? And I gave you plenty of warning about this. Again, like, I don't give other people warning, and no, I won't grow up. I don't think I will. And she wanted her own version of Bloodsports. And I was like, all right. Okay. All right. And I tried to give that to her. And what does she do? She sat there in the chat with her bitch boyfriend, just trying to cope, I guess, and wouldn't come on in and have that conversation with me, It's not my fault.
And he's taken great joy in doing so. Then
at the end of the day, shall we remind DC of what she fucking said to me? Right? Shall we remind DC of what she said to me? I think we should. I think we should remind her of what she said to me. So let's just play that.
I have been planning on what I could do to get my revenge. Because as I have said, I'm a very...
I will have my vengeance, Irate Alex, in this life or the next.
vindictive person. But you know what, Alex? I don't need to, because your body is going to shut you down. Your
I'm still alive, though, aren't I?
Body is your punishment. Mm-hmm. And it's not my problem. It's not my fault that you have MS. It's not my fault that you're sick. It's not my fault that you have these issues.
I didn't say
It's not my fault that you've got physical problems and mental problems and financial problems.
I didn't say any of these things.
And all of that. But now you have turned this into my problem.
Mm.
You have come for me, and now you have upset Negs too.
Oh no! Oh dear. I have a PayPal donation. I get the feeling that this should come through bloody Streamlabs. So I'm just going to quickly see. Did DC get... No, Shanny gave me the MS. I'll just carry on playing this while I try to work with Streamlabs.
So my solace, if you can even call it that, get ready for it, is knowing that I don't have to lift a finger to get back at you because your body is going to do the work for me. You're the one. Okay,
so Streamlabs is being shit. So thank you very much to the person who just... I'm not going to read your name because I feel like I'd be doxing you if I did so. So thank you very much for the £5 PayPal donation. We Americans won't send boom seeds, just global warming, those UK temps to 29 degrees Celsius. Heat stroke for you, a lovely day for us. Meh, meh, meh. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Who's going to have to deal with the bullshit that you have done and what you have done to me, which is inexcusable and unforgivable.
Yeah, full of soup, MS. All right, I'm a good old-fashioned cripple boy with super sperm, so, you know, silver linings.
Unforgivable. And that is your punishment. That's what you're going to have to contend with.
Oh, no.
And if you have a moment...
Also, hello to you, Olivia. I hope you're well. And lovely Laurie as well.
Towards the end,
and Stan,
where you're going to pull a George Wallace or Lee Atwater, have a road to Damascus experience, where you all of a sudden start apologizing to all the people that you have wronged.
No, I don't. I told you, I don't say sorry. I only say sorry if I'm actually in the wrong. For example, I apologized to Hussy 2 times recently because I felt that I was in the wrong, and I was. Right? So, go fuck yourself.
I do not accept your apology.
I would never apologize to you, DC. I would never, ever apologize to you. Well, I might say, sorry that you look like the guy from that one Disney house. What's that movie called? Up? Yeah, you look like the dude from Up. Or, the 10,000 degrees, that little Edna Moden. Edna Moden, yeah. It's not my fault you look like that, dude.
Not now, not ever.
And of course, this was me using the clip because I couldn't find it. So I had to get that because I played that at the very start of my hashtag GoodBoyGate, the stream that is uploaded to Alex Unhinged, my second channel that I'm currently not doing anything with. So we are just going to boom. There we go. So did she say it or didn't she? Because I just watched a video that looked a lot like DC, a little bit like Clarabelle, wishing doom, destruction, and agonizing pain for releasing DMs. So tell me, is that proportionate? Is that appropriate? Well, she doesn't care, does she? She doesn't care. Not that I care either. When she did that, I could not stop laughing. I found that to be one of the funniest fucking things that has happened to me whilst doing YouTube. And I've been called all manner of things. And you know what? Neg's calling me a Nazi. He is not the first one. He's like the 200th at this point. Or possibly even more, Fucking soft cunt that he is. When you've had actual, like, uber left-wing organizations come after you, calling you a Nazi and everything like that, come back to me, all right? Fucking mongoloid that he is. So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, do we think that dumb cunt girl, sorry, DC Media girl, sorry, Clara cunt, I don't know, Roy Orbison, do we think that she's changed? Because I sure as fuck don't. She's the same spiteful rat that she was 2 fucking years ago. And I implore people to take that into consideration. Because at the end of the day, that is twice now in the last couple of weeks I've seen somebody come back or step into the arena and bullshit people into making them believe that they are something that they are not. And I will not abide it. I will not abide by that. I have told you guys I'm not like these people. I'm myself when I get on these streams. This is who I am. I am a sailor swearing cunt of a man who, if you give shit to me, I will give it back. I'm very much tit for tat. That's the way I run, right? That's the way I roll. And I don't think that that's unreasonable in any way, shape, or form, to be honest with you. But why am I not surprised? So, I mean, she's made all these apologies. She doesn't mean fucking any of them. She just wants back on the platform. She is no fucking different to Shanny and Rev. And if you get a picture of Negs, get a picture of Negs' face, and then put it next to an older picture of Rev, I'd say. Put them side by side and tell me that they don't look alike. Because my lord, they fucking look alike. I guess it must be something in the water, I don't know. But weird how, you know, two people who have described themselves as alpha and sigma males, actually a pair of soft cunts. You're a bit of a knobhead, but you're our knobhead. I'm an honest knobhead at the end of the day, and that's the way I roll, and that's why people like me, you know? Ah, dear. Now, we should move on. I don't want to talk about Alex's... I'm a dick, exactly. I am a dick. I'm a handsome dick, I'm a happy dick, and...
You got a big dick.
Well... I'm not going to say that, am I? I am the most humble. Remember this. The most humble man in the world.
Not with me.
Exactly. So he's a soft shit. But we should move on. Now, I obviously wanted to get that out of the way because I don't want people thinking that DC has become this pillar and bastion of honesty and peace and harmony. She is the same piece of shit that she was 2 years ago. The same nasty, horrible cunt that she was then. Now... the bit I was kind of hoping that we could put off for as long as possible, but yeah, well, I suppose we have to, don't we? Shanny! Now, I'm a little bit late to this, guys, a little bit late. I know that it's kind of been addressed, but for those who don't know, a second interview was held by Hussy, where Hussy interviewed Shanny and Rev again, and, well... Shanny basically ran away, pretty much, making many accusations in the process. And then she fired up her own live stream, despite saying the fact that she didn't actually want to talk. I mean, shock her, right? So I figured that we could watch the Rev and Shanny show explain to us that Miss Hussy was trolling. Now, I can assure you that Miss Hussy was not trolling. No matter what your opinion of the man, he definitely was not trolling. He gave them an option. Plenty of options. He told them exactly, if you don't want to answer questions, you do not have to. But, you know Shanny. She's a silly bitch. Hello, all you need. All right, Alex, good to see you out and about. Give him hell, buddy. That's what I do, sir. That's what I do. I hope you're well, too. Personally, I try to be as civil as I can manage to be with everyone until I can't anymore. Me being civil or nice to someone doesn't mean I care. Exactly. This is the thing. I showed up to Shanny and Rev's stream the other day in the chat. I was very surprised that I wasn't blocked. And I was nice. Funny enough, I've done the same of Negs before. Still got blocked, and I wasn't being sarcastic either.
Yeah, but you were blocked by DC, not Negs.
Oh yeah, I was blocked by DC from Negs' Rumble channel.
Yes.
And I wasn't mean. And you guys have seen me. I've spoken directly to Shanny before on a stream. And the first time, I was very, very nice. The second time, I wasn't given the opportunity to get mean because she booted me back out again after she called me a pedo enabler. I'm sure we all remember that, right? I've had a conversation with Lucas Werner, what, twice? Or is it just one time?
I could think of the one time at Christmas. Did you not buy him a pizza or something?
I bought him a pizza, yeah.
Twice.
I can't remember whether it was twice, but I was pleasant to him. Hell, I was even nice to emo fucking Howlin' Wolf, right? At the end of the day, if you say to me, let's have a conversation, I'll do that. I'll be nice. But even when I'm nice, people fucking get nasty with me. So what should we do? Shall we watch this stream? I'm a bit late to it. Let me see. Oh, God. I'll tell you what, right? I said this to Nikki yesterday, and I think I said this before. Shanny's face is pure clickbait, isn't it? Like, she is like the perfect thing to put in a thumbnail, isn't it?
Again.
Oh my God, that was loud. Oh, I need to turn that shit down. Fucking hell. Now I feel like an Irate Alex subscriber. Okay.
That I have been doing daily for years.
Ow. Oh, my ears, man. Oh, turn that down. Turn that fucking down, please. Thank you.
Do some fucking research, Miss Hussy. do some fucking research a little bit. And go look that they asked these stupid questions.
See you later, Damaru. I do not blame you. Excuse me.
Questions over and over and over and over and over again.
And over and over and over. Feed me butter, baby.
Every fucking night.
What?
Peanut butter?
What?
Peanut butter?
No.
I don't know what you're saying.
I just made it up on the spot.
I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not answering these stupid fucking questions anymore.
You didn't have to. Hussy was clear that you could just move. You could answer any question or answer none of them. You just had to go next. Yeah, Hussy was clear. Hussy said this to them. Hussy was not being a dick about it, right? But you know, we have to get uber defensive, don't we? And yeah. Rev said that he likes BGTV more than me. Which I think is a bit mean, isn't it?
I don't think he just likes you at all, if I'm honest.
BGTV has done more content overall, I think, hasn't he? About Rev, like stream more about him than I have. I feel attacked, personally attacked, shocked and appalled.
I was shocked that they even spoke to you.
Yeah. I was very shocked that they spoke to me as well.
Okay? No, you shut the fuck up, Google. I am fucking talking to fucking YouTube.
I'm sorry, is she arguing with an android or something? Like, see, she was about to say Siri then, and then she's like, shut the fuck up, Google. She's arguing with a text-to-voice bot.
Suck it up your goonge.
Okay, I totally understand, Tigo. You have a good night. What is a goonge exactly? What is that? What is a goonge? Is that like a combination of a gooch and?
It sounds racist.
It does sound racist. Well, I mean, Rev doesn't really have much in the way of a body these days, let alone teeth.
But no, I am done answering these same stupid questions. If you want to believe...
a gooch and a fanny?
Or like a gooch and a clunge.
Gooch and clunge? Gooch and clunge, gooch and clunge. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What you think I am, I don't care.
It's a Shanny crevasse.
Give a rip who you think I am, and I don't need to answer anything else anymore to stupid people on the internet that don't clearly listen.
Here's the thing. Again, I shall repeat. You were told that you did not have to answer anything. You didn't even have to turn up. You didn't have to do shit. You could have just said... You could have just not turned up, to be fair. Or you could have just said next to each question. Yeah, you could have just turned up and just answered the questions because they weren't that bad. Hussy didn't even get to my questions. Yeah, Hussy asked one of Necro's ones that I passed on, but yeah, Hussy was just reading super chats. But let's be honest. We all know why they got triggered. Well, why Shanny got triggered and left. Because Hussy was making money off her fat ass. That's exactly why. And it was in real time. Yeah? It was in real time. And she's seen the amount of concurrent viewers that he had going in. Well, she had to get those too. She had to jump on that bandwagon, like, immediately. You know? If not for the hair and nail polish weighing him down, I'm certain he'd float away like a balloon. But I would say poor Rev, but no. Rev is his own personal shit. You know what's interesting? Yesterday, Hussy asked me to come on a stream. And he wanted to watch The Sins of the Insanity, my second documentary about his tomb. Unfortunately, that documentary brought up some feelings for me on a personal note. But, and it showed one of the worst junctures that these two have had on the internet. We all remember the suicidal ideation of William. We all remember that. And then when she jumped on Twitter to clout chase while, her son is in hospital. We all remember that, don't we, guys? you know, Hussy got to see all of this yesterday. And the one clip where William is begging Shanny to stop streaming him, and she won't do it, and she gaslights him and laughs at him and everything else. Yeah, you know, Hussy got to see that. You know, that is some of the worst that you can really expect when it comes to these two. Some. There is more. And there is worse.
How many times must someone answer the same questions over and over again? How many times? No, it's not that I'm not being honest. It's because you don't accept the answers. Now get off my fucking channel.
DQ, DQ, DQ.
Oh, thank you. We got DQ?
DQ.
That's so sweet.
This ice cream free.
Let me see what we got here.
For those who don't know, what consists of their content mainly, well, it's them begging for money for food, basically, or just begging for food. That's what they're pretty much doing.
A caramel Java blizzard and a mint Oreo blizzard.
What was that?
Baby. Yeah, we should put this in the freezer, though. But seriously, I'm done answering the same fucking stupid questions I've been answering for fucking years. If you don't accept my answers, you can shove it up your ass.
Shanny didn't answer any questions, by the way. And I don't know why she needs to sit there and spend so long just repeating. Was that a sneeze? Was it a sneeze? Was it a sneeze? Because, I don't know. That man ain't right. It ain't right.
If you can't handle the answers I give you, you can shove it up your ass. I'm done with these repeating questions. This is abusive. This is mental abuse to keep asking the same question.
It's mental abuse to ask different questions and also give that person the option to just say next. And making it clear that they don't have to answer anything and that they can just move on. That's abusive? It doesn't sound like abuse to me. It sounds rather freeing, I suppose. Liberating.
Over and over and over because you don't believe me. I don't care if you don't believe me. I don't care if you think I'm freaking Hitler.
But you know, Negs was saying how I'm a Nazi, so I mean, I don't know which one to choose. You know, select your fighter type deal there. You know, I don't think I'd choose Hitler though. You know, the dude had one testicle, didn't he?
I just don't care anymore. If these people, Nacho Man, keep asking the same stupid questions over every night that you've been seeing, please block them. I want nothing to do with these people. They are annoying gnats, and they must be contained in some kind of device.
What the fuck?
Where they do not have to be put out in my household, because I don't care anymore.
Maybe Shanny's been watching SCP videos. That's why she used the word containment. Probably the biggest word in the bloody vocabulary, other than the word vocabulary. Shanny, again, you were given choices. You didn't have to answer anything. Hussy made this perfectly clear to you. All you had to do was say, next. I'm not answering that. Next. Yeah. Or if you don't want to see this kind of thing, don't go online. Don't live stream. Don't go onto Hussy's channel. Because you know what he's going to ask questions about. But this is all faux victimhood, as it always is.
And I don't care if I ruined your stinking interview, Miss Hussy.
Rev, is it so much to ask that you not do that near the microphone, son?
You knew these questions have been answered and asked continually over and over and over and over again because people can't accept the truth because they want to make it seem that I'm a liar. And if you can't see that propaganda, you, Miss Hussy, are a fucking idiot.
Hussy was basically just acting middleman between the chat and you. So, I mean... Also, propaganda. Propaganda. Sorry, I didn't realize that you were your own personal ministry of truth there, Shanny. Good grief. What's happened to the sound in this? What's happened? Did they fucking accidentally mute themselves? Also, Shanny has a pink keyboard, and she must be... I can't even finish that sentence, can I? Because I'll probably get in trouble for it. Someone take it away. Take it away. What has happened to the sound here?
I don't care.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Black Coroner girl, I don't like her. She's a little troublemaker, and she's been trying to get in my husband's pants.
She's a real rapscallion, that one.
Whore.
Wow.
I saw your comment.
Does their mic just completely cut off if there's no input? Because it sounds shit.
And all the Hussy people you can block. Have fun.
Lynn the Cinecunt? Okay, so where did that name come from, Lynn? Oh, dearie me.
I'm done with them.
I'm
done with these idiots over and over and over again, asking the same thing over and over and over again.
Over and over
Thank
and
you,
over
Christina
again.
I don't blame you one bit, Shanny. They don't listen, and they only want to hear what they think they know. Exactly. I didn't lie that I'm Mohican. Dumb shit.
That singing is why I'm with you. Because you're tone deaf. God bless you. Hello, Necro.
No. I'm not getting paid to do that interview. I'm never going to talk to...
And there it is, ladies and gents. 6 minutes, 31 seconds into the stream. We have the crux. We have the actual issue, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at Rafe.
Hmm?
Look at Rafe's face.
He looks like an actual cartoon character. I don't want to do Dick Dastardly dirty, right? But I'm just saying, you know, people were randomly calling me Cineslut. I thought this had a better ring to it. What do you prefer, Cineslut or Cinecunt? You're not allowed to say the C word. You're not allowed to say the C word.
I have to say slut, but just because I'm not allowed to say it.
Well, do you prefer the latter?
Well, I prefer the latter, yes.
Okay. It's because you're Scottish.
to Miss Hussy again. It's done. It's over with. Okay? She knew what she was doing. Or he knew what he was doing. He knew it was the same stupid questions over and over again.
If I was to mute this and just focus in on Rev, I could play Macho, Macho Man. I want to be a Macho Man. Like it would go with his movements, I think.
Told him if I'm going to be blasted like that with stupid questions, I will leave. And I did exactly what I intended to do. If you need to look at the email, I have it.
Nikki.
Yes.
Necro saying hello to you.
I don't care what people think about me. I just want to do my own thing.
I think that you do care. I think that you care quite a lot, Shanny. Yo, I've missed Alex streaming on YouTube so much. Hello, Rosie. I hope you're well. Necro, leave. What? Don't tell him to leave.
I'm gonna.
Why? Poor Necro.
Hey, that picture that you got made yesterday.
Necro is a innocent, good man.
Show the picture that he made and then tell me he's innocent.
I can't show that on here.
Exactly.
And I think he
That
does
wallpaper,
too.
Olivia. Yeah.
This shit is stupid. Everything they ask is from years ago.
Well, yeah.
Years ago. Things that have already been settled.
Things.
Things I've already told the public.
The public.
I just don't care anymore.
I think that you do, Shanny.
I've been... Oh, you need a wrench. Why don't you have your wrench?
Did she just call Rev a she? Here's the thing. It's funny because I told something similar to Hussy. I remember a stream from years ago from these two where Shanny was explaining her attraction to Jason. So Shanny was explaining her attraction to Jason. And one of the reasons being is that because he's so feminine and soft. Right. If you were to describe me like that, right, I'd bite you.
I wouldn't be with you. If you were
Really, really hard.
Soft. Like when she says soft, what does she mean? As in,
like girly, like, you know, like a woman, like a womanly skin,
so
and
not like the fact, like, you're not like, oh, see,
you know, feminine. Like, described him as feminine.
Some of your skin is soft though.
That is because a real man looks after his skin. But am I feminine?
No.
No, exactly. He's feminine. He's feminine.
I don't want a feminine man.
Here you go.
Who?
Rosie, please don't
Daddy.
call Rev a femboy. I feel like that's an insult to femboys, isn't it?
Alright.
Have at it, son. I hope you're laughing like a schoolgirl.
Well, wait a minute. That
He got them birthing hips.
Nacho Man
Wait, Nacho Man. Necro is a good boy, and we should all acknowledge that.
Make another picture.
This is anti-Necro propaganda.
That is Nacho Man. Nacho Man is Teddy.
Oh, he didn't have a wrench.
Is
He didn't have-
Nacho
no.
Man Teddy?
Okay.
I've heard about this Teddy gentleman.
No, I'm done. I'm done. If you don't like it, kiss my ass.
Oh no, no,
Yes.
ma'am, no, ma'am.
I've asked.
I got this
I've answered
fucking
these.
attitude today.
I've answered these. My period's about to happen.
No.
What?
All you need. I mean, how would I describe Jason to you other than using that exact sentence? Oh dear.
You were watching Chantal have attitude, so you felt like you had to have attitude.
You know what? Maybe
Yeah.
it's just Dharma's way of introducing "fuck you" to the world.
Yeah.
You pricks.
Well, I have no comment.
You know, video games, when you create your own character, you know the little slider they have to enlarge certain parts of the bodies or to minimize certain parts of the body? I present to you the real life video game body slider, ladies and gentlemen. They look like the default character choices in just, I don't know, just the worst indie game scam that you can probably think of.
On what happened in Hussy's room, I didn't even agree to do this interview. She did.
I'd leave you as
And
a
I was going to be willing to do a professional interview.
You know what?
And I don't like giving credit where it's due when it comes to shitface over here, but I will give credit where it's due. Rev did want to do it. Excuse me. See, was that Rev? That I just had to burp then, and I didn't burp into the fucking microphone. All right, I turned my head to the side, covered my mouth, and let it pass. Because I'm not a fucking animal. We live in a society, sir. Society. When you hit random in Ark, that's what you get. Or RimWorld, actually. The first game of RimWorld, I swear to God, one of the NPCs I was given looked just like Shanny. And was a genuine man-hater. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Do this for you, because I can trust you at least.
I don't, no. I don't need Gaviscon, thank you.
Ever, man.
Over mods. There you go, Sabella. Enjoy your mod. It's not the first time. I've given this girl mods so many times in my life. Okay?
Man.
Me and Sabella are gonna be sisters. Damn it.
Oh, God.
YouTube was blocked because of it.
I just am not gonna answer the same stupid
Did Rev just smash his own head against something? Because that's what it sounded like.
question again. I'm not. No. Hussy wasn't nice.
Hussy was very pleasant. very honest, very open, and made things perfectly clear to both of you. Repeatedly, he could not have made it any clearer. At all. He said that you do not have to answer the questions. You can just say next. Those were his words. You guys can go back and watch it. It's there on his channel. He was not rude. He was not condescending. He was merely reading questions that I had sent to him. Okay? Questions that Nikki had sent to him, questions that I had taken from Necro, questions that were being given from the chat and other creators, right? That's all he was doing. Acting as the middleman, acting as the platform.
He knew what she was doing. Hussy wasn't nice.
Hussy is meaner to me than he is to you, Shanny. It's okay, though. It's okay. Because, you know, I mean back to him and he likes it, so, you know.
Not deadhead. What did you say, dude?
I think that's just Hussy, though. He's mean to people he likes.
There you go, deadhead. I like you. There's certain people... Wait. I need you, Misty, too.
Did you just react verbally to...
No, Discord.
Can you show me? I just don't want to overlap it on top of everything else. What if... Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I can't even share with you. All right, so a little bit. I'll give you some context, though. I'll give you guys some context. So, obviously, as you guys know, Nikki's pregnant, right? What do pregnant women do when they give birth? They start lactating and thus breastfeeding, right? It has been a meme for a long time that I used to make fun of Nikki because she has, you know, a rather meaty chest, right? And, you know, I used to call her things like thunderbaps and things like that, right? And I used to describe them as udders from time to time, you know, we have good banter, it's okay. And we were talking about breastfeeding and I was like, moo for me. And then Necro does what Necro does best. He takes a picture of Nikki and he's been going to the Christian Science Monitor, I believe, and obtaining pictures from the category that belongs to pregnant breastfeeding. I don't know where he's getting it from exactly, and then superimposing her face onto the ladies there. She has got great milkers. I completely agree. Even the chat are fans of your Thunderbaps.
They've been hidden for a long time.
They have been hidden for a long time. We can change that soon, though. Excuse me.
I'm just adding people that I love, that I genuinely love, and I know need to be protected because they are bullied themselves. Janet, I'm wearing your necklace that you made us. He's wearing his too. Thank you so much. I can feel the energy.
Oh God.
What? It feels so good.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Take the scrubs off. Like seriously. I have to.
I feel the energy. Okay.
I can't deal with the asinine questions day in and day out.
Sorry, was that asinine or asinine? Yeah.
Well, good. The questions Hussy was asking from the super chat. What was I getting out of it? Nothing.
See? She tells on herself every time. She's told on herself multiple times. Only 11 minutes has gone past. This is why she threw her gigantic, rotund, lumpy bitch fit that she threw. Because ultimately, that's what she's seen. She's seen Hussy making the dough, making the cash money, and getting all the viewers. And she was like, I need me some of that. But that's the thing, Shanny. You're never going to have that. You know, people will feed you, sure, but they're not going to give you donations. You'll never be able to make YouTube a job and make it into a living. Do you know why, Shanny? Do you know why? Because you don't do anything. You just sit there like the great big sweaty green lump that you are. And you just bring up Hussy brought this up in every single stream you bring up something that's wrong with you. You sit there trying to get sympathy from people, and what are you providing? What have you done to entertain us other than be the great big moo that you are? Nothing at all. Where's the content? Where's the videos? What are you doing? What entertainment value do you provide other than just being something to laugh at? You know? No. Okay, it's fine. I nearly dropped something. We all remember that.
But straight up humiliation and gaslighting.
Does Shanny know what the word... Shanny, much like 99% of Twitter, does not seem to understand what the word gaslighting means. Yeah, medical trauma dump every single time.
I'm not gonna get gaslighted.
Gaslit, hooker, shit, fuck it. Gaslighting. That's the thing, yo.
Any more by these idiots.
The real problem with Shanny is the letter G, I think.
I'm sick of it. It's been years of being gaslighted.
Gaslit.
Years of it. And I'm not doing it anymore. I'm taking back my channel. I'm taking back my life. I'm taking back my power. And if I have to keep...
Oh, no. We're taking back my power, guys. I just... Pass me the crystal. Pass me these crystals. I'm gonna pray to Shaniqua, the fertility god, so I can take back my fucking power. What the shit is she saying? What is she saying? What have you done other than just shit in a commode, right? And make fucking old skinny arms there wipe your great crevice.
These people away from me and have a bunch of people blocked because they don't know respect or boundaries. That's on them. I don't care anymore. I want to protect me. And he may be mad at me, and I really don't care because he said he was going to protect me on this channel. And he knows I'm right.
How do you protect someone on a YouTube channel? Does he have a sword? A shield? I will protect thy lady! By blocking people, I guess. Even though they've like unblocked everyone. Yeah, exactly. I don't care anymore. Continues on for over an hour. An hour and 10 minutes going on about this. Good lord. I mean, her bingo wings got bingo wings. Right, gamers, rise up, you know. Fuck me, man.
I don't need them.
I don't need you, assholes.
2,500 morons that have been harassing me for years. I don't want them. I don't need them.
Yes, Rosie. Rev is damn near borderline anorexic at this point. I mean, and you know why. Because old Lumpy over there, you know, he done did eat all the Kool-Aid, I suppose. Again, I bring up that one skit from Family Guy. BGTV. The man who is Rev's favourite has just entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Disgusting. Cancel him. He's being racist. He hates my caramel goodness. That's the reason why. That's why he works against me. Hello, BGTV. He likes you. Of which I don't get. You've talked about him more than I have. Good lord,
them. I'm better than that.
I'm freaking better than you.
I'm better than sitting there feeling humiliated, feeling.
And you know what the funny thing is, Rosie, is that I had been well and truly out of the loop as well, until Hussy comes along. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "Yo, Alex, can I watch one of you?" I can't even do a good Hussy impression, but he was like, "I want to cover Shanny," and I was like, "I told you to do this a couple years ago, didn't I?" And he's like, "I'm doing it now." You know, so I've been, teaching him to the best of my ability. And others too, and he's been streaming with others, and he's been learning all about the Shannyverse. And give him about a week, and he will crash. I don't know. I think maybe he'll have a moment. Because we all have our limits, right? Especially when it comes to these two.
Comfortably and feeling...
What is Rev doing? No one fucking knows. I mean, he's providing the entertainment. I find what he's doing infinitely more entertaining. If you think about it, I mean, do you remember that one YouTuber? The one guy who would wear a suit and he'd get on his knees and just smile at the camera. That's all he'd do. He'd upload videos of him just smiling. I mean, there was one where he urinated himself, actually. And there was one where he was burgled, I believe, and he didn't even move. I used to live stream these as well. And if you think about it, Rev is providing more content than that guy. And that guy had a lot of subscribers and viewers, so I don't know.
And that my boundaries and my privacy is completely being psychoanalyzed when it's nobody's business. Especially
Yeah, you put it out onto the internet. That's kind of what happens. You put things out onto the internet, people will psychoanalyze you. And they call you names, and they criticize you, and... Hell, there are people that don't like me because I speak the way that I do, you know? So... That's the name of the game. It's the name of the game. Scary Mary still waiting on BGTV and Irate Alex streaming the fucking stop. Right, you. Oi. You, wench. What are you laughing at? You need to stop this.
Why?
Because you're acting like a pimp. That's why.
It's my turn then.
No.
Yes.
That is not how this works.
It's my turn.
No, it's my turn.
Yeah.
My turn.
You did it at my house.
In my house.
You did it to me.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
So it's your turn or my turn.
Madam,
Yes.
I am a man.
Yeah.
Learn your fucking place.
And I am a Scottish bitch.
Yeah, and you need to be handled. I'll get that whip. I'll use it on stream. I'll use the whip on stream.
No, you wouldn't.
You think I wouldn't?
No.
You daring me? Are you daring me? Because
Yes.
you are?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, we've done this before. We've done this before. You dare me to do things, right? And you've regretted it before, right? So.
Yeah, but you don't actually dare. You don't.
You
actually...
don't think I will? Look, listen to this, guys. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear it. The sound of a whip going back. Right. Come on, present ass.
But I'm doing my diamond.
I don't care what you're doing. Right, you dare me to do it. So we have a stream pause for a moment, and a little an entertainment for the masses. Right, turn. Bend over. Right, yeah, you sure you're ready? Are you ready? Because you know this one hurts, right?
Yep.
Yeah? You
Yep.
sure? Yeah? Good? Stings?
Yeah.
It has an after effect, that one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, sit down. There we go.
That's it. You're getting banned of YouTube now.
There, exactly. We provide a variety, family-friendly show here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I didn't know these two weren't BDSM. Mama T, hello to you. Glad to catch you for a second. I'm glad you came in when you did. I'm glad I tuned in just in time. That's right. That's right. There we go. Now, shall we continue, ladies and gentlemen? Now, you
Yes.
carry on.
Carry on.
Yeah, you carry on. You get another one.
You no.
Right? I told you to be a good girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so be a good girl. Yeah?
Trying to encourage you.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Does Shanny even care that her sons are in... No, of course she doesn't. She don't give... I mean, it was her who put them in. It was her who put them in. And last time I checked, the word respite meant that you put a family member into a form of care for a short period of time. And that was temporary. Weird how that's it's not come back around, huh? No, she don't give a shit. She don't give a shit. When the children were gone, she was streaming straight away, wasn't she? What? I like it. I think you should have a cow onesie. Move for me. Move for me.
No.
That's my girl. Now sit down. Okay, now. How did Shanny get out of the cancer arc? By slowly shuffling to the left, I guess? I don't know.
Especially since all these things they talk about, we have moved on from and grown from.
Grown? Now, does she mean grown as in GROAN or the other one? Because, I mean, Shanny's definitely grown. Just in width, you know what I mean? Like she has a much greater diameter than she did before. Now, of course, she fake cries over everything. Everything. Fucking hell, she'd fake cry because it was raining. It's not like she goes outside, mind you. Did she say it had gone? Maybe if she had cancer, maybe she ate it. Never thought I'd be getting whipped on stream. Yep.
You just made all them like voyeuristic.
Voyeurs? Well, no, they didn't see it. It's fine. Is anyone masturbating right now? You know what? I'm not going to tell you that you shouldn't.
I don't want to know.
Okay, let's carry on. Yes, we all remember her accusing Rev of cheating and everything. Not that she was technically wrong, mind you, but there was a lot of fake crying going on in that, and a lot of shaming going on there. But that's a whole different fucking life. That stream is 6 hours long, you know, 6 hours.
Gotcha, man. Have at it. I'm done.
Okay, well, fuck off then.
Frank, you can stay. I'm giving you your mods back.
Frank, you're a shit, you know that, right? Auditory voyeur, I guess. I mean, I did do the ASMR thing, didn't I? So,
Fuck, man.
what are you laughing at?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
There we go. Because, you know what? Frank...
I will fucking... Stop, man. Stop. Stop, Rev. Jesus Christ. Stop. Burping like that is just... Can you at least say, excuse me? Manners maketh the man, sir. Right, madam.
Yeah, I was wondering why
Yeah, please take my Nikki beating stick and put it up there, please. Put it up there now. Don't look at me with them eyes. All right.
You deserve it.
Oh, yeah? You know what will happen if you hit me with it?
Yeah, I'll get it back twice as hard.
Exactly. Sit down. That's right.
me pretty, and he showed a little human decency toward me.
No, Rev's not a man.
And he made me feel like I was pretty, because he didn't say I was pretty. He said I was beautiful.
Ugh. Frank, did you have to call her beautiful? Frank, it's bad enough that you're a furry, right? I don't need it. Nobody needs it. On Earth. There is not enough beer. There is not enough alcohol that you can put in your body and survive to reach that state. Okay?
That's way better. It touched my heart. Thank you. Thank you for that, Frank.
We need to beat Frank.
These issues have been dealt with. Everyone in my life.
Yes. Shanny and G-Man are enemies now. Isn't that... Yes. Well, it wasn't specifically about that. It was more me pointing out that G-Man had got onto Hussy's stream and was coming across in such a way that people were being taken in by the bullshit that was coming out of his mouth. And I raised the point that, he may be calling them out, but is he not responsible for, being a party to the abuse of those children? Because he was around them. I mean, he fed them and everything. This is what he claims, and I don't not believe him. I don't disbelieve him when he says that. But what did he do to help those children? He didn't call CPS. He made no attempt to help anyone. And he sat there trying to give people like me and Frank and other shit, right, for making content and not giving Shanny money to feed the kids and everything else. Well, why would I give Shanny money? I do not trust her to do so, to give money and to buy clothes and food and healthcare for her children. I don't believe that she would have done so. Yeah, G-Man is his own story, and G-Man decided to make a little video response to G-Man and I going at each other on Hussy's stream the other day. So Also, G-Man trying to explain what Machiavelli was and what it means to be Machiavellian. And tried to say that I said, and I didn't say this, but he tried to say that I said you can't be Machiavellian unless you're Italian. Which, I get that I'm a retard, right? But I'm not that fucking retarded. You know what I mean? There's me, on the tard scale, right? There's me, and I'm around that nice middle bit, you know what I mean? Around that nice crayon-sucking area. And those two, G-Man and these two mongoloids on screen right now, they they're on the 7th layer of diaper sucking. I don't know. You know, just what is their daily meal? Fucking shoulder? Is it elbow? Which, you know, pick one. You know. Although, mind you, if Shanny wanted to eat her elbow, she probably could. She probably could. Yeah, she got bingo wings on top of bingo wings on top of bingo wings.
Life.
Also, Fit and Kirby, I don't appreciate this change back to your original name and not Fit and Cunty, because that was a far superior name.
That is really close to me are happy.
Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like...
And I've done everything I can.
A room without a roof. Is Shanny a room without a roof? Discuss. What, me having a screaming match with G-Man? When I get mad, I go full Cockney, so, you know. Are you okay over there?
I find you hot, alright? Leave me alone.
Okay. Maybe we should go watch that. I can't do it. I can't do it. Listen, I can't listen to myself get that mad, you know.
To make the people I love happy. I'm a people pleaser.
That I do not know, Spencer.
Damn it. The older I get, the less of a people pleaser I want to be. Like, why can't it be my time to do my own thing without people interfering or trying to control me or trying to tell me what to say, how to think? I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want religion. I don't want gender boundaries.
Oh, what the fuck? All right.
I don't want any of that. I just want to know who the hell I am and be happy.
How old is Shanny? 41? 41 fucking stone. Yeah, but her birthday's just gone by, right? Is she 41 or 42? Stone. There's 13 pounds a stone, by the way, guys, for those who don't use that measurement. I don't know who I am, bitch. You are in your 40s. You should know this by now. I think she's talking out of a fucking arsehole, to be honest.
Be that I am me.
She doesn't want gender boundaries, but everybody else just wants some kind of boundary from, like, you stay in that house. That way, nobody needs to smell you. You know?
I'm so done doing that, man.
Man.
I'm so done.
You know when she says man, you know who she sounds exactly like when she says that? Bart Simpson.
Don't have a cow, man.
I don't have a cow, man.
I'm so done with these same people
what's she doing?
always trying to pit others against each other. You know?
Oh, yeah, Spencer, yeah.
I love
Hello,
my
Juniper.
husband.
You're not fucking married. And try imagine for a minute getting a ring on Shanny's ring finger for a moment, right? And tell me that you do not need lube, washing up liquid or something to get it on and get it back off again.
She's probably got like fast food grease on her fingers.
She needs an onion ring. And then she'd eat that too.
Love him. But I can't do this to myself anymore.
Jinx, Frank, Jinx.
If I have to put myself first for this one time, Jason, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. God, she's dramatic, isn't she? Also, what the fuck is a gender boundary? Is that like men and women's toilets? Is that what? I don't know what she means when she says this.
You want me to continue to be harassed and be asked the same questions every night?
You are the one that agreed to the...
I did, but I also put, if I get railroaded, I'm gone.
You know how unprofessional it is.
I don't care.
I agree, Spencer.
Hussy is just a freaking idiot on the internet.
Hussy was fine, dude. It was super chats and he was reading super...
Yeah, well, you know what?
You feel like...
Why don't you take care of your guests?
So go ahead and go off. Have fun, dude.
You put yourself first always. Do I, Sam? Do I?
People love... Boom. So have it. You know? Go for it.
I mean, an onion ring is a tasty thing to have, in my opinion. Camyan!
Ready to do an interview. I had no problem.
Nah, I ain't doing this.
Right, yeah, obviously. Obviously. So go off. Go ahead. It's fine.
Why should we keep continuing?
Is that what she... Did she say gender binary? Is that what she said? Or... That's the thing with Shanny. I never know exactly what she's saying because, one, she uses the incorrect word, which, see you later, all you need, or, because she mispronounces it. So, did she say boundary or binary? Because, I mean, at what point, right, in gaining weight, do you start more to mimic something out of Ghostbusters more than your gender? I don't know.
Answer.
So she said boundary, but you think she meant binary. So that's still a weird... Like, if she meant binary, it's still an odd thing to say, isn't it? It's still... for Shanny to say, it's an odd thing.
In the same questions over and over again.
We were doing an interview.
Yeah, but...
So even... I don't want gender binary. Even saying that doesn't really, especially in the context of, I don't know why I try to understand anymore. Like I should have learned this shit years ago, but alas.
Listen, these questions are very known, are widely used every day.
And they were with Scott Peterson.
He couldn't ask anything new. He couldn't ask anything original. God. He just Paul parroted everyone else.
Yes, but it's entertainment. And it.
Well, good.
Scott Peterson knows that everybody knows all the answers to the questions.
Well, you know what? I wish you would stick up.
Oh, honestly, I don't know what she's saying half the time, Dirty Uncle Sal. You know, Alex, remember she barely has a high school education. I mean, is it so much to ask for just, you know, a coherent sentence once in a while? Shadow. Shadow hair kills it. Well done. 10 points to you. I think she means gender roles because she's tired of her trad wife life. Oh, dear. Well, you know, if anything, if you think about it, does she not have a trad wife in Rev? You know, he's a damn sight more attractive than her, you know, and much more feminine. You know?
For me and take my side with this because it's for my mental health.
I take your side all the time.
Mementals, guys, mementals.
I take your side every time.
Okay, so if my mental health is being affected,
that is true, Rosemary. I remember when Shanny started doing that, when she changed her channel name to Shanny LGBTQ. And we were all like, what the fuck? That's when, funny enough, she described wanting, like, being with Rev and describing him as feminine. When she decided to jump on that, I guess, and use that as like a key word to try and attract people to her channel. And she hasn't stopped doing it since. She hasn't, but it's not like she understands or believes in any actual ideology other than, you know, the great school of Shanny.
Should I just ignore it?
No, you should not do interviews.
Thank you, Charlene, for the $10 super chat. I am feeling better.
Don't do interviews.
I'm so done answering stupid fucking questions.
Don't do interviews then.
I can do interviews with people if they're not going to ask those same stupid questions.
That's going to be the questions.
Well,
because it's what everybody knows about.
Your entire content, Shanny, consists of your life. Right? It's similar to the Truman Show, but with you it's more like the Poohman Show, I suppose. You're putting everything out there, so of course people are going to ask questions that relate to some of the most controversial moments of the previous 7 or so years, which includes, as you damn well fucking know, domestic abuse, violence, domestic violence, drunk and disorderly, child abuse, child endangerment, drug and alcohol misuse, and much fucking more.
Well, I'm done. If they can't frickin' handle my answers, that's them.
Then you're done. Cool. Let's do our own channel and nothing else.
Don't take it seriously, Spencer. It's more of an insult to Rev.
Fine. That's what I'm cool with.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you scheduled this interview with Hussy, not me. Whatever the fucking deal is, fine. That's cool. This is close to my heart because I ran a radio show, and when you
Rev's ring sting. Oh, for fuck's sake.
have some asshole that says, I'll do an interview, and then they don't do it, it ruins your show.
Thank you, Misty.
Oh, dear.
You understand where I'm coming from.
Totally
You should
get
ignore
where you're coming
all
from.
of it, and you do you and your channel. Don't react. Yeah.
Her hand merging with her arm. Why do her knuckles invert? Is that what happens when you get that big? They just kind of invert? Like, can you get little puddles on your hands? Like, yeah, she got some thick old paws there, my lord. My lord, huh.
I'm so done with stupid questions. And you know what? I know Amber Lynn is done with stupid questions. I know Chantel is done with stupid questions. I know Eugenia Cooney is done with stupid questions.
I do not want to see Shanny's foot. Or either or. I'm surprised she hasn't lost one of them to the great beaters yet.
The speculation, the conjecture, oh, what if it's this? What if it's actually this?
Rev. You know what I mean? Just disgusting.
No lightheartedness, always getting into your very personal business. Like, what the hell is wrong with you people who do that? What the hell is wrong with you? Can't be nice.
What's the wrist version of a cankle? A wankle?
Yeah, I like that.
I'll have to think about that one, actually.
You never thought, hey, let's just be kind and not be rude and get into someone's personal business?
I know, but I don't like being nice, Shanny. Like, it's not something I mean, obviously, she's not talking to me here. She's talking to Hussy, and Hussy was perfectly fine, was very professional, was very courteous to both of you. But, like, for me, a rand, a wonk, a ronk. You know, like chonk?
I mean,
A ronk?
it seems, I guess it seems dirty.
A ronk?
Yeah, like you're
Oh,
gonna...
ronk me off, darling.
Yeah,
Go
ronk
on.
me off in the bedroom.
Ronk me off.
See, it works.
Oh, no. You wait until later, young lady.
I love the fact that people can't see you doing the action.
Yeah, but, well, people know that I'm very emotive, so they can probably imagine what I'm doing, but,
Business? You ever thought about that? You ever thought about listening to the answer and just saying, okay, I guess that's it?
I tell you what. Sporking. Instead of joking, sporking.
Is that not already, like, a thing?
What, sporking?
Yeah.
Well, is that, what?
I'm sure
It's-
that... Like a spork, like, you know...
Well,
a spork.
yeah, but I know that, but as a sexual act.
What is that?
But, you know, because the hand and the wrist are joint together, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a spork. You think about it, right? Because it's both a spoon and a fork, right?
Oh, well,
And she uses it to shovel any old shit down her fucking throat, right? So if she shoves all of that in Rev's gigantic pink arsehole, right, then he's getting sporked.
Right, no,
It works, and it's canon.
But look at the size of it, though.
Yeah, well, it's a big fucking spork.
It's like getting fingered by that marshmallow.
It's like getting fingered by a ladle if the ladle had been trimmed.
Ew. I hate the images.
Answer instead of asking it over and over again, because that's mental abuse.
It is not mental abuse at all.
That's the type of shit.
If anything, it's interrogation, but, you know, I mean, but even then, Hussy he wasn't pressing that hard.
What is that thing called when, like, everyone gets in a room and then you have, like, everyone's like, oh, you have a problem. And then
What, talking group therapy?
No, there's a name for it. I don't know if they do it like if it's like popular here.
Ask the question again.
It's like if someone had a drinking problem, right?
Yeah, so Alcoholics Anonymous, AA.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's not like you don't choose to go to it. You'll come home one day and then there's loads of people there.
Oh, Intervention?
That one.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going.
Intervention! They do it in Finding Nemo, you know.
Yeah,
Intervention!
I can't remember why I brought it up. Never mind, doesn't matter.
Alex would be a nightmare to have in a poetry class. Yeah, well, yeah, I probably would be, because my creative mind will take things and corrupt everything. I like ruining everything. Like, okay, so I ruined Lion King completely for Nikki recently, right? Completely by applying my autistic thinking method to it. I was like, what if you think about it, right? The uncle kills his brother in front of his nephew. He then commands a couple of hyenas to then hunt his nephew down to be eaten, right? Right? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. And then when Simba gets out to the desert, he's then picked up and groomed by a meerkat and a warthog. What is he? Warthog, right? He's then groomed.
Yeah.
Right? By them. And then like he's force-fed food that is not suitable for a lion his entire life, right? And then like Scar like takes over and enslaves all the bitches because in a lion's pride, it's the females that do the hunting, yeah? Right? And you know that the whole skull thing? He's got Mufasa's skull in his hand. And
that's a theory, though.
Oh no, I think that's probably likely the case because they're dirty bastards with Disney. You know, that's why they put like little things like that in there, right?
It's not as bad as the Toy Story one.
The Toy Story one, or what? That Andy's dead?
No.
Is it Andy that's dead?
No. If you think about it, obviously the toys are alive, but if a toy dies, and obviously Andy doesn't know they're alive, he's going to beg over the dead toy and he's carrying its corpse about.
Well, you're more grim than I am. Like.
That's what I'm saying. Like that one is the worst one I've heard.
I need to see Alex in slam poetry. Fisting! She be missing! It's forced to become vegan by a lion and a warthog. A vegan lion by the warthog. It basically groomed by them. Basically groomed. You know? That's basically what happened. So.
Shit my parents used to do to me. And I'm pretty sure you were taught by my mother how to treat me like that. And I don't appreciate being treated like that. At all. At all. At all. I am so sick every day dealing with hatred from people who don't know how to let shit go.
Really, Shanny? Not letting things go. You, of all people, complaining about that. Let it go, let it go. Oh, dear.
And listen.
And Hamlet is fucked up.
If you're not adults enough to hear an answer and accept it, there is nothing.
You didn't answer a question. That's the thing. She didn't answer a question, guys. There was no answers given. It was just her being a stroppy moo-moo, you know?
Nothing I want to say to you or desire to say to you other than fuck you, moron.
What?
Oh, you remember at one point when I took a picture and I put it in the Discord and it was of Rev and his fucking grumpy face?
Yeah.
I was just waiting on that appearing, but he's not doing it yet.
I mean, look at his face now.
It's not bad, but it's not.
He looks like an elderly man. Like that is like, you know when elderly men, like, they don't have any teeth, right? And they're like trying to gum some food, right? That is the quintessential gumming face right there. Hello, Silver.
He looks broken.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh theory. Christopher Robin is dead. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. What else did I ruin for you recently?
Recently?
Yeah.
I'm sure you tried to ruin another Disney movie.
Do you like do you like Pocahontas?
No.
You're lucky because I could really ruin that one for you.
That's why I'm saying no.
I
I know you.
really ruin that one.
Yep, this is
what else have I ruined?
I'm sure Aladdin was one of them.
Aladdin?
Did we watch Aladdin? It was Aladdin or Hercules?
No, was it Hercules? It must have been Hercules.
It was whatever one we watched when you were.
What did I say?
Fuck, can't remember.
Yeah, okay.
That is truly how I feel.
Oh, what? That all the babies are dead, and that they're all in the mind of Angelica. Is that correct, Brandy?
With the dead babies everywhere.
Well, you're the one talking about the dead babies and cooking them and stuff.
You remember yesterday's dead baby thing, though?
Remember yesterday's dead baby thing?
There's dead babies everywhere.
I have to give context, because otherwise people are going to think, what the fuck? Nikki and Necro and I were playing a video game called Pacify, right? And the first level in the game, there you basically have to, like, run into this big-ass mansion, and you have to collect 9 evil dolls, right? And you have to burn them, right? They're just dolls, to stop this malicious little shit from killing you, basically, right? And around the house, there are, like, normal dolls, and we were calling them the good babies, and we were like, burn the good babies to see what happens and stuff. So yeah.
And applesauce Sam, you're being an asshole. Go away.
Away with you.
I don't need you anymore in my life.
Be gone, peasants.
There's plenty lightheartedness in my life.
Tell your fucking actual heart that is underneath the layers upon layers of just whole fat. I mean, you used to have a neck. I remember when you used to have a neck, Shanny. I remember the good old days when Shanny would have a neck. Like I basically, you know how you can tell how old a tree is when you by its stump, when you can count.
Count the rings.
Yeah, count the rings, right? Like that is the same shit with Shanny. Like I can measure my own age and times of YouTubing, right, based on her fucking neck.
If you actually paid attention what I do on this channel, instead of paying attention to drama channels and the shit they try to drum up, maybe, just maybe, you would see that lightheartedness. But you can't see that lightheartedness because your mind is brainwashed.
Okay. Like, Rev looks angry as shit.
There it is.
He looks mad. He's like a little angry child. I've had enough. I've had enough of this shit. I've had enough of this bullshit.
If he had the chance to push her off a cliff.
I think he'd take it.
Yeah.
I think he'd drop kick her off a cliff in a moment's notice. I mean, he'd bounce off. You know, he does not have the weight to be able to do such a thing. But he'd have, no, don't fit. Fuck you, Shanny. No, don't. Just sit here with my arms crossed.
Oh, you poor little Red.
Yeah, he's a. Oh no, poor Revykins.
Of the package, the little hearts on I saved everything, Janet. It was so beautiful. Thank you.
Oh my god. He's look at his fucking face. He's so angry.
He's holding it in so hard.
Oh dear.
And you know that anger is based at Shanny as well.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. It's dumb. Now there was an opportunity for you both, right, to come out and give your side, right? And obviously, we all know that they'll never have a redemption arc. But, you know, there was the opportunity.
They could have tried.
They could have tried,
Make
yeah.
themselves look better for people who've only heard things and not seen things.
Yeah, I mean, what is this all about? It's about optics, isn't it?
Well, I've
Right.
not seen a lot. I've heard a lot of shit about them. I've not seen it all. So they could have, I'm not going to believe them, but some people might.
No, they're not kind.
Who's not kind? I'm not kind.
Yes, you are.
Well, I'm not kind to just anyone, though.
Well, no, you have to be special. Like me.
I thought Hussy was being respectful, but it's clear that these questions dredge up drama for you guys. Stay away from it. These subjects really trigger you, and that's okay, but don't participate.
I mean, I would argue that, Legal Egg. At the end of the day, they sit there and they talk shit about other people, and they make wild allegations against many folks, many people. And by that own definition, they're talking about the people and they're saying negative things about them. I mean, does that not make them a drama channel as well? Shanny would never accept that.
It's
being self-aware is
I'm
just
not
too
gonna
difficult.
Participate in it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I can't. It's like when you're just imagine you have someone answer or ask you the same question every day like 100 times. You know, how you doing today? How you doing today? How you doing today? How you doing today? Are you okay? How did you take a shit today? Did you eat anything? Are you up? Are you balanced? Like really fucking stupid questions.
I'm sorry, is Shanny arguing that inquiring a loved one whether they're okay is a bad thing? Because I think my background graphics blend into Shanny. Yeah. Stop that, Shanny. Stop it right now.
Like that.
I wonder why that is.
Things that don't even pertain to them.
Is that like a... No, okay.
When you get that...
That's strange.
Yeah, you're gonna start being like, fuck off.
Fuck off.
It's the same stupid shit they used to do to Britney Spears.
What?
To brainwash her.
What?
Her therapist would do the same
Hussy did what to Britney Spears? Where is she going with this? It's always 0 to 100 with Shanny, which is impressive for such a large woman. Yet no one is peppering her with questions daily. No one gives a shit how she is on a daily basis. No one.
She just block you anyway.
Yeah.
stupid shit to her every day.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Pounding her over and over and over and over. I have more in my life than what you guys exploit on the daily about.
I fucking strongly disagree. More to your life. When was the last time you went outside, Shanny? Because you won't even go use the toilet, right? So I refuse to believe that you go out and do anything.
She can see her vagina.
No, she definitely can't see it. There's no way. I told you, it's buried like Aladdin's cave, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know when the lion entrance, or when a tiger entrance, collapses and shit?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, you know, except that one smelled better.
Oh,
you know?
See,
yeah. And that one had an actual monkey in it. You know? And monkeys are known for throwing poo around, so... who's Shanny talking about getting... she said hounded, but Britney Spears in particular. Yeah, the sound is really annoying. It really is. All right, I don't really want to continue with this, because this is. I mean, we're at 23 minutes now. The thing's an hour and 10. It's just the same shit all throughout.
23 minutes of it?
Oh yeah. I've only got through 23 minutes of it. Yeah, you know me. I'm a talker. You know, I like to talk. I like to say hello. Princess Flan. Flan.
I can't say it.
I can't to actually pronounce it with a TH.
What was the word?
Flan.
No, the one in...
Oh, what, Theocles?
Yeah.
Say it.
Theocles.
The Shadow of Death. Theocles, the Shadow of Death.
That's
Yeah.
so bad.
Happy to see you too, Princess Flan. What are you laughing at? I said Flan.
I know, but the fact that that's not her name, but you just call her it.
I have to with the F. I have to pronounce it as if there's an F there because I can't do the... my tongue gets confused.
So you're taking the piss out of my list, but you...
I don't have a lisp, bitch!
Exactly! So what's your excuse? You don't have a list, but I do.
Say it.
No.
Flan. 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 Flan.
Yeah, I can't, 'cause
Flan.
no, there shouldn't be an L after TH.
Say regularly.
Regularly.
Say burglary.
Burglary. I have to say it posh.
Say purple.
Purple.
Circle.
Circle. Circle.
Roll my R's. The righteous revelation. What?
Nothing.
You are a strange creature.
You're a strange little man.
A strange. The Toy Story.
Ah, well done.
Toy Story. There we go.
A sad, strange little man. My bad.
You're a sad, strange little man. All right. So, before I go, guys, I will take a few minutes of questions, and then I will fuck off. And I shall see you next week. So, if you have any questions, please throweth them at me, and I shall attempt to answer them. Elocution lessons with Alex. Place your tongue at the edge of your bottom row of teeth, and simply... You have to breathe out, you know.
Oh,
Did you do it?
my tongue vibrated.
The righteous.
Is in our hand.
Thank you very much for coming along and watching the stream, Sinner. If you have any questions for me, guys, I'll take them. But if not, I shall leave and I shall come back next week. I shall fuck off. Indeed. Because I've covered everything I wanted to. I've covered DC being a dishonest shithead. And proving that she's not changed at all in any way, shape, or form, that she's still a lying shit, and that Shanny is much like the universe, expanding. It's so fat. Shanny, just so fat. No, she's like the universe, forever expanding. And one day, though, much like the universe, it will come crashing back down again and implode. So, you know, and nobody needs to be there for that, because remember that scene from the Nutty Professor when he starts, he's my God, he's getting fatter, and he starts expanding, and that the Doctor gets pushed up against the glass and is consumed by the Nutty Professor's chonk. Rev, right? Run, bitch! All right, well, if there's no questions then, guys, I will fuck off. So enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Have a safe weekend, and I will catch you at some point next week with, I don't know yet. So, you know, well, we'll see when we get there. But let's be honest, it probably will involve some kind of Shanny, and she would have expanded ever more. Probably into the eastern seaboard. I don't know. But thank you very much, guys, for joining. I'm not going to play a song on the way out today. I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much, guys. Bye. You'll say bye?
Bye.
There we go.